a chance, I believe it. If I want it, I can have it. I believe it. Done with falling, done with losing, I can do it. I think I'll tell myself again, I can do it. Yeah. And I'm not gonna stop till I win, 'cause it's my time to ride. Hey,
Go. On the move with Sportzkelz.
They doing a damn thing.
T-Kelz, and Gina P.
What's up?
Hello. My mic's not on. Check 1, check 2.
All right.
Jicky
doc, y'all.
Check 2.
Are you on?
Sounds like it, I think.
Got a master plan.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
It's Memorial Day, everybody.
Wow.
Salute to the soldiers.
Yeah.
Salute to them. Yeah.
Salute to my daddy, Sergeant Gore.
Ring that bell.
Woo! Gotta ring it.
And to all
Soldiers.
Yes, vets and soldiers. Yes.
Man.
Shout out to all the people who cooked on the grill today. Jesus.
No.
It was
Give
smelling so.
myself a shout
I had
out.
to give myself and my mama a shout out. Jesus Christ, it's smelling so
Yeah,
good.
I saw that post. I said, what did you cook?
Oh, what did I cook? Just the regular hamburgers, brats, hot dogs, chicken breast. You know, nothing out the ordinary. Just normal black food. I threw some corn on the grill as well too.
Sounds like everything that I done did.
Right.
Man.
Basics.
Well,
The
I didn't
size,
cook.
you know.
I got to do better.
Yes, you do. Bob Kelly, she needs to do better.
She got her daughter just cooking up in the
Man, shout out to Janae Kelly.
Woo!
Yeah.
Man, my baby girl, she did it up. But before
She gonna think about going to a cooking class or anything?
Yes,
or
I'm
take
gonna-
a
yes.
culinary or something.
I'm gonna try to get her to go to some culinary classes over the summer.
You need to go with her too.
Oh.
Ooh, I appreciate that. I told you I didn't get married for the cooking.
Hey,
It ain't 26 years for nothing.
too hot for TV right now. Too hot for the radio.
But yes. But before you get started, hi, I'm Sportzkelz.
Gina P.
Easy.
My hoops.
And Marshawn is out today.
Oh, Columbus Fire.
Columbus Fire.
Columbus
Man,
Fire.
I know. I'll be back when we get back with Columbus Fire because
All right.
I'm missing some football, some team spirit.
I can't stand it.
So, man, we was together yesterday. You know what? Listen, I appreciate y'all coming yesterday for my daughter. Shouts out to Janiah Kelly going to Gannon University. Man, it was a blessing. Her pre-graduation festivities was yesterday. It was stacked, packed. All her friends came, family and friends. I love you because, again, there is a story behind Janiah and why we're at ECOT. And just know, listen, parents, guardians, if your child is being bullied, don't stay silent. This is why my daughter had to leave her senior year in the middle of her senior year, October to be exact, because kids were bullying her. Not just it's no more face-to-face as what we call cracking. It was extensively from social media to where the actual administration thought my daughter was the liar. So you have kids that don't care, not just kids, their parents. There's again, that's why we talked about the village. It's breaking down because parents don't know how to control their kids. Stop being their friend and be in tune to what your children are doing, not just to other kids, but at school. So my daughter had to leave her school and go to ECOT. And as you know, everybody knows there's a lot of things that's going on in the news with ECOT. Listen, I don't care what people say about charter schools and what people say, about ECOT. It was our blessing in that diamond because without ECOT, my daughter would not even be here to graduate, which would be next Saturday at 2:30. And it's just a testimony that there's so many kids that attend online. It's not just because their behavior, as they're trying to say, they're just there because they're behavior kids. No. These kids, like Janiah's class is like one of the best class that has like over $250,000 worth of scholarships. Most of them are carrying a 3.5 and over, but they don't get recognition because, again, I understand, we got our city schools and suburb schools. That's fine. But when their child is being bullied or just going through different situations and they can't stay at their home school, ECOT is that, is that other blessing that allows them to continue their education. Yes, because I mean, when we was going to school, it was called cracking, and it wasn't deep, and if it was, you fought and you lived to see another day. These kids are bullying and ruthless, and it's not boys. I mean, some to some extent, but it's the girls. The girls are vicious. They're putting it on social media. And my daughter's a good girl. She just wanted to be in school, have friends. And I always go back to that saying, when we was in school, even we had maybe one fool in class. Now you in a class full of 5 to maybe 10 that are like out of control. And then you have the parents coming up to where they are initiating it. And that was so crazy to me that I'm talking to parents by trying to tell them that their child, this is what's happening. And they are literally saying, beat that, such and such. Did I just hear that? So, I mean, we have to do our due diligence as a parent, that we have to get back to knowing who our children are and that your kids ain't good. Some of your kids is out here out of control. And what these teachers are telling you is the truth. They are menaces in the classroom and it's disruption. So I'm just, I am blessed because God first, we put favor and just, again, my support system is bigger than the issue, but we will be talking about this more as the weeks go on, because again, that's just my soapbox, because it's prevalent in schools, really prevalent, and it can happen to anybody. That's all, So again, I'm glad Janiyah has the support that she does, that we are here next week. Saturday, we will graduate. So
congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations.
So didn't even go on that tangent, but I was just like, man, it just every time I think about it, it's like, ugh, just drives me nuts.
You gonna cry Saturday?
Man.
Now,
there ain't nothing wrong with crying.
Yes.
Now, Janiyah, how does she go to the same school as Janiyah do, or
Janiyah?
Jeanette,
yes. And that's where I'm kind of concerned. How is it going to be? Because both of my daughters have been bullied.
Okay.
Melanie was at City, and that's how we end up going to our school that we're at now. So it just keeps me on high alert. But you know what, I think it's now I'm more in tune of signs. I'm more empowered to make sure that if it is, that you tell me, and then also resources. I know where to go now in an instant, and not have to wait a month to find resources in Columbus, because everything is under mental health when it's not. They have actual organizations out for bullying and dealing with that, because it's mentally, it's not just physically, it's mentally, it's like emotion. So yes, I'm just praying to God that things will go, and well, because kids change and kids just want to be kids. Like Maya, she's a good kid. She just want to be a kid and enjoy and play outside.
That's where I was before this.
Right. You was just playing outside. And now you have a voice, and things we've talked about and shared. People just don't understand that it's good. It's okay to be a kid. It's okay to be a kid. It's okay. You ain't got to drop it like it's hot. It's
not even necessary, right? But I was going with that is like with her being her sister. Did she see that? Did she notice that?
Nobody, not even her sisters. Like when it did come out, Melanie, it's like everything that Melanie had kept buried. That I didn't even know that she still buried that. It resonated. It came up with a vicious, to where it was like, move, Janiyah, I'm gonna take care of it. To where everything that was sound for her was like in shambles, because it was like she relived that all over again, and it was like
she didn't want to let she didn't want her sister to go.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, with the littlest one seeing this, will you? Is she going to be more in tune to know it, to identify it, to stop it, and no, you're not. You can, but you're not.
Right.
I know who I could go to.
Yes, I am equipping her now, like with different things. Like, this is what happened. Like, this is, we're talking to her more. And even though she's 13, her mind frame is, oh, Mom, that's still middle school. But I've talked to some girls, and I've seen it on my Facebook page. It's at 7-year-old. It's 7 years old.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
No matter what age.
Yeah, I just saw on my Facebook, there was a little girl, she's 8. She took 36 pills because the kids in her class were bullying her. And this happened like a week ago. And they end up getting her to the hospital in time to pump her stomach. So just think. Like, this is 8. Right. That's 2nd grade. second, third grade.
Who bullies in second, third grade?
Yeah,
what is it that you got
bad
so much
stuff.
more than
Yes.
yourself?
They were talking about her weight. Her mom had this big old post. You know, talking about her mom. They were talking about her weight. She was kind of voluptuous to be a little kid. You know,
Yeah.
you still got that chubby weight on you. And
So
they
it's
were
a second or third grader talking about this?
talking about, yes.
What's a second and third grader doing on Facebook though?
Yeah. Her mom put it on Facebook to say her daughter was 8.
Oh, okay.
And this is what's happened. Like, she wanted to make awareness again. Like, this is happening.
Okay.
Stop turning a blind eye. It's not a race. It's not black and white. It is a culture that's actually here. And we got to do something about it. We got to do better. We got to know the signs. There's got to be organizations that got to start coming out, going to these schools, because they're not. These kids don't have anybody to turn to. I thank God for my support. But this thing, how many other kids don't have that go home every day with somebody bullying it and just say, you know what, I'm gonna check out, and then you find a note.
That's
There's
crazy.
got to be more advocation. in
Yes.
this as far as, especially more kids who sees it and identifies it and can help it and stop it.
Yeah,
It's got to start somewhere. So okay.
yes. So that was my weekend of just, you know, hanging out with the family.
Okay.
And today,
That was yesterday.
yeah, it was yesterday. Then
That's
Sunday, and we went today to see my dad. My dad was a sergeant in the Air Force,
Okay.
Vietnam War. And every year we always make a trip out of it to go. And we did today. They already had like we got there before the event started. So we got to see a little bit of the event and just to be out there with Dad.
That's good.
This was my dad's. My dad was he loved anything to do with the veterans and in the military.
Uh-huh.
So whenever I see a flag, I said, my dad, he was flying high, buddy. Gina know, my dad would have all the curtains still blowing out in the window. You come on Benburg, like you would see our house from like the strip in the corner. Like, why does my dad got all the windows open and the you know the curtains be out the window and that 100-foot flag flying all over the place? But yeah, it was a great. So shouts out to my brother for putting it all together every year.
Buddy,
So yes,
buddy.
So yeah, it was great. So that was my week.
Okay.
Skills week. What about you, E?
Oh man, Friday, you know, at the mothership place. We don't talk about that, but Saturday, what did I do Saturday? Girls had tournament games on Saturday or so up at, where was it at? New Covenant.
Oh, okay.
So I missed the first game. They won. I'm like, okay, cool. Got to the second game. They lost. I'm like, okay, 1-1, not bad. You know, even the type of season they've had. But I kind of noticed with them, everything has been looking kind of good. It's on the up and up. They're finally starting to click.
Mesh together.
Yeah, the team is starting to mesh together.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I can see something. So the coach was like, hey, we got another tournament on Sunday. You know, we win championship. Cool. So get into that in a minute. Saturday night. What a night, Saturday night. That's all I can say. Shout out to my brother and this dude or whatever and all. He hit us up, was like, man, I want to go. I need to get back to my spot. I'm like, okay, yeah, we in there. So, you know, let me go and get some money out the ATM machine real quick and we'll go up there or whatever and all.
Here we go.
If anybody knows me, I was at the bright lights on Bryce Road next to Chase. You know,
For real.
Like, yes.
Teen
spirit. So, you know, I was up at Rachel's, if anybody does not know that. So, yes, I was in a strip club. It was quite fun, I must say. I walked in the building, and the girl stopped me. She said, "You're Eric, aren't you?" I was like, "Yeah." Like, what's up? She's like, "You're on that Sports on the Move with Sportzkelz show, aren't you?" I'm like, "Yes, I am." Like, do I get some type of dance or so? And she was like, "No, I don't work here, baby. I just noticed you from the show." Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. Keep tuning into us or whatever and all. Later on that night, you know, drinks was flowing heavily. Oh, well, first let me say, we went to Retros too. Retros.
How do we go from
No, first I forgot that part of the story. We went to Retros first. Then, you know, it was my dude's birthday. Went up there. It was kind of whack. A lot of, you know, senior citizens up there. I was like,
hey, now wait.
Not saying that's y'all. They was older than y'all. Put it like that.
Oh my God.
Put it like that. So we left there.
Senior citizens.
Then we went up to Rachel's, had fun, blew a lot of cash that night. Yeah, it smelled like teen spirit in there. That's what I'll say.
Okay, so we didn't have it on Sunday. That's what I want to get to. 'Cause you did very well. I was very proud of you.
Sunday got off kind of rough because I had to get up at like 7:30 in the morning. I didn't get to the house till like 4:30 in the morning. So, I had to get some coffee, get the girls over to Capitol where they was playing basketball. They had 4 games. Like, it was like single game elimination. So I'm thinking, okay, well, this season's going to end real quick after we play this team. First game they won by 5. I'm like,
Hey.
Okay. Then coach said, come back at 10:30. You know what I'm saying? So we went to go get some breakfast. Came back, second game. The team that beat us yesterday, we played them again. And, again, single game elimination. We beat them by 7.
Wow. See, going up.
I'm just like, okay, what's going on here? Like all the parents is like, we should be losing these games. I got stuff. I got somewhere to be. I got to be a Charlie's and all. You know what I'm saying?
What?
So next game was at 1:00. So they had a nice little break, and I'm thinking, okay, we're down like 6 at halftime.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, I'm thinking this is the end. We came out the second half, went on a 12-0 run.
Wow.
And we won the game by like 7 points. I'm just like, really? We're in the championship. I'm excited,
Yes.
like what's going on here, So championship game was like around 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that. Man, when I tell you these kids were tired, but they kept hearing the parents, hustle, hustle, hustle.
So they stayed focused.
That switch just hit like boom. You know what I'm saying? And Ariana, she got a key moment in the game, got an and one, to put the team up 4. Then one of the girls on the other team hit a 3 to cut it to 1. Then Ariana hit another. She was wide open in the corner, hit a 3-pointer with like 10 seconds left, put us up by 4, and we won the championship by 4 games.
Wow.
By 4 points.
That's
So I'm just thinking like,
congratulations, ladies.
I'm just like, what the hell just happened? And the other parents was like, damn, we won a championship, really?
I know when I saw your picture, I was like, I know E. I said E stayed in the moment. I didn't hear no crazy. I was like, man, that's great.
I was sitting in my seat, but I was doing a lot of yelling. I was yelling at the girls, like, yo, you're better than this. You know what I'm saying? Because Erica, she's a little bigger than all the other girls.
Yeah.
So somebody's up the door. So I'm just like telling her to post up. And they kept feeding her the ball, feeding her like Shaq, feet.
That's
man, she had like 8 points and 6 rebounds or whatever and all.
Real?
So I'm just like, damn, like this is my daughter. She's going to work in this paint. Like,
good.
So shout out to them and all. So I was just like,
shout your team out, E.
shout out Smack basketball,
Woo!
Central Ohio Ballers or whatever and all. So I'm happy for them.
You gotta ring that bell, Maya. Where the bell at? Yay!
They didn't have the best record this year,
Okay.
but we went out on top as champions and all. So I was just like, you know what, I don't know if I'm gonna come back to this team, but after what I saw yesterday, I'm gonna.
You gotta finish it out.
I'm gonna re-up next year with Smack. You know what I'm saying, with the girls. So,
all right.
So I'm gonna do that. So that was my weekend. So
Hit the bell,
Hit
Maya.
the bell,
Maya.
And E
If you
stayed
don't
right.
I stayed calm.
Okay.
I stayed calm, cool, and
Man, he said calm under pressure. Jenna P, what you do this weekend?
Let's see. Got off early Friday, chilled. Saturday, same thing. I'm a chilling person on the weekends.
Watching the new movies? You are a movie critic.
You know what I think I did, but I can't remember what it was because it was just a couple of days ago.
Baywatch.
The new Pirates movie?
No, I didn't see that one either.
I know it was out, but it's on the Fire Stick.
Yeah, I try to watch.
You watching some new series?
I try to watch The Shack.
Okay.
But,
I've seen
that one. I try to watch that, but I couldn't. Get
Aren't they canceled that series on Netflix?
That's the Get Down.
Oh yeah, the Get Down.
Oh,
Hold
man.
on, what?
They canceled the Get Down.
Why?
I know.
I didn't hear nothing about the
Yes.
because they added the last seasons to them.
They canceled it.
Oh, that's
Like mid of the season.
That
That was a show.
Like June, they're like clearing out a bunch of old
Yes.
shows. Like shows that like a lot of people watch. They're just clearing them out.
I
on
know.
Netflix.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know why. Like a bunch of people at my school, they watch One Tree Hill, and that's coming off in like a
I
couple of
wonder if
days.
they're gonna take off Orange is the New Black.
Right.
I think that too.
Not that's
Like, what was that? That just threw me all the way off.
that show right
I think
there.
that's like like I won't say it's like Oz on HBO, but it's kind of up there. You know what I'm saying? So,
Orange is the New Black.
yeah,
Man, I love that.
I love it
show.
too. I haven't seen the season since like season 3. So
Yeah,
I gotta
nothing
catch
ever
up.
came back in June.
I'm
What's
scared.
coming? That and Game of Thrones. That's my show.
Never watched that show.
I've
never watched.
Never.
I never
You
either.
need to if you like medieval and
Nah.
stuff like that.
Bob watches that, so I'm just
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
get on that.
yeah. I got into that because Kill Drago. He's a handsome. Ooh.
Drago, was that the Russian from Rocky 4?
No,
Oh.
not it.
I thought Rocky was a real person after I saw Creed. I saw Creed and thought Rocky was a real person. And everyone's like, "Are you stupid or something?" I'm like, what are you talking about? This isn't based on a true story. And they're like, no.
No.
That was just Rocky back. That was just Sylvester Stallone.
Right.
Yes.
Adrian, I love you.
Maya, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. Friday.
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
I've been waiting.
Friday was just a hangout day with my friends and stuff.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
Saturday we got up at 6:30 and made a drive to Cincinnati to play in the Midwest.
Midwest Showdown.
We played.
How'd it go?
How'd it go?
Saturday was rough.
What happened?
We lost all 3 games.
Oh.
And like our first 2 games, were close. Our first game we lost by 4, and they like scored. We fouled this girl on a shot, and she went in and it was a 3, so she had 3 free throws to hit, and she made all of them. And they like did something else and made another free throw to get them up by 4 with like 0.2 seconds left, and we couldn't really do anything about that. And then we had another game after that. We lost that one by 1.
Damn.
It came down to like the last little bit of time, and then our last game that day, we just didn't play. Like if you would look at us from last weekend or even the first game to this game, it didn't look like the same team.
Okay.
But then Sunday, we had 2 more games and we shut out on one of those.
Okay.
So
That's
Okay.
what's up. That's what's up.
I heard the competition was stiff.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
it was like one of the best competitions in the
Yeah.
I guess in the States.
were good. Yeah.
Yes. 'Cause I've been watching my Twitter feed. It was nothing but ladies. And it's like I said, Twitter, there's so many ladies that ball out every weekend, and y'all still keep grades and you're gonna be a high schooler. So how does
Ring
that
that
feel?
You can take it back. You can take it back.
Maya's gonna be in high school. How does that feel?
I mean,
Nervous and excited?
yeah, it hasn't really hit me yet, but then
Until you get close to
Yeah.
that time when it's
I should have asked him how his mom and dad, especially mom.
Dad's more of a, oh great, you got 4 more years and you're out the house. And mom's like, Mom right now, some days she's like, you're growing up. Then other days she's like, oh God, I can't wait for you to leave. But like, I don't know how to like react to it, because then like I'll talk to people and they'll be like, oh, what grade are you going into? And I'm like, I literally just got out of school 6 days ago, so I don't know if I need to say I'm still an 8th grader or a freshman.
Nah,
'Cause I haven't started high school
a
yet.
freshman.
So
You're a freshman now.
You are a freshman.
But then I don't want them to be like, oh, I don't want them to say I'm a freshman. They'll be like, oh, so you're going into sophomore year?
No. I'm going to be a freshman. I'm going to be a freshman. That's
Yes.
Yeah.
So what school you be taking?
I'll be attending Worthington Kilbourne High School.
Okay. Oh, you're going to the big school.
Yeah.
And can you please tell us, do I need to tell you going to start playing ball?
Huh?
High school ball, I heard.
Yeah.
I was watching.
Yeah, we start like summer practices the 1st.
Yeah.
Thursday we start summer practices, and then we got
That's
shootouts coming up and stuff.
Yes, that's an accomplishment. You know,
Yes.
Maya, you do track.
Yeah.
And listen, y'all know Maya was 3rd in the state.
3rd and 6th.
Yeah, but she came in,
4th.
and then you end up, once you did the middle school for track and field,
Yeah,
you
I
end
got
up being
5th in the state.
5th in the state for track and field.
Okay.
For OSHA, for the
5th or
state of
3rd?
Ohio.
I was so we had to qualify to get to states, and to qualify I had the like 3rd longest jump to get in,
Uh-huh.
and then once we're at states we did all our jumps and everything, and like my final jump ended up getting me 5th in the state.
Okay.
5th in the state.
Okay.
Ring that bell
That's
for
Maya Harris, 5th in the state.
We can't say our middle school intern anymore.
I know.
Our
That's
future high school.
yes, future high schooler and sports analyst when you
Yes.
graduate.
Yes.
you're going to have 4 years. They're going to be like, I'm already a pro. Like, what?
I was just talking to one of the parents about it on our team. Like, there's a girl that's going to be a senior this year. Her name is Mackie Crozier, and like she was a freshman when my class was in 6th grade, and like all the girls were like, "Oh my God, Maggie's so good! Maggie's so good! We can't wait to play with her." And like that was freshman year, and now like we're actually getting to play with her as freshmen. And she's a senior. Like it was just like yesterday. We're like, "Oh my God, I can't wait to play with her!"
And now you get to play with her for a full year. That's what's up, Maya. So excited for you.
So congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
Kudos. I was screaming, was like, hey, Maya Hoops. I said, ain't no middle school intern no more. That's sports analyst, Maya Hoops. So good. Your mom, you already know she had everything all over. I was that's what's up. So listen, we're going to go take a break. And when we come back, our special guests are in the building. Listen, stay tuned because I'm excited to hear about this biggest technology that's going to take over sports medicine, sports science. So listen, on the move with Sportzkelz, we will be back.
Looking for custom apparel? Look no further than SuaSponteDesign.com. They have a full line of incredible cool t-shirt designs. SSD takes pride in expressing freedom of choice by allowing the customers to create unique garments. At SuaSponteDesign.com, you can even show your Army pride and grab some very cool U.S. Ranger design shirts. Custom screen printing, quality products at a quality price. That's SuaSponteDesign.com for the all-American tee.
Are you tired of going to the same news websites and sharing articles on Facebook, then finding out it was a propaganda piece or disinformation? Have you been to OccupyCorporatism.com? Occupy Corporatism is one of the very few news outlets that writes comprehensive news every day and provides all of the source documents so you can see the facts without opinion and hype. We offer 100% original articles in a troll-free atmosphere so you can feel comfortable knowing that the time you spend with us will be educational and to the point. Come by OccupyCorporatism.com 24 hours a day for the latest news and join us on Facebook or Twitter for real-time updates in a personal atmosphere where you can share your thoughts and find new friends. Suzanne Posel, OccupyCorporatism.com, giving you the real truth behind the news.
Are you struggling to find that special gift for that special someone? Then look no more and head over to My Shador. My Shador offers high-end touch oil warmers and many unique gift ideas at a low-end price. My Shador is offering a special for new patrons. Buy 2 oil warmers with your choice of oil or tart for $12.99, regular price $20. My Shador even has clothes for tots. My Shador for children offers age-appropriate clothing for your prince or princess. So come to My Shador and get your little one ready for that next special event. My Shador is located in Aisle B of the Shops of Alum Creek, 1030 Alum Creek Drive, Columbus, Ohio. Visit the Shops of Alum Creek Thursday through Sunday. I will see you at the Shops, your ultimate mini mall.
You're listening to WTMH Radio. The best hip-hop and R&B music on the web.
Looking for custom.
Hey, we are back. Man.
Yo, we're back.
Can everybody hear us? Woo.
Oh, you want the bell?
I know. I said, you want the bell now?
You want the bell now? We're going to management's bell.
Yes.
Okay,
I done pass it off to you now. You're not an intern anymore, so you are in control of the bill.
You are in control of the bell.
And what's going on with the air up in this piece?
I don't know.
This is a not on
Because usually we be in here freezing.
man,
That's why I said, God, no.
feel like Hades done took over up in this piece.
But like we outside, it's cooler outside than it's in here. I said, I know our guests gonna be sweating bullets when they come out of here.
All I say is, you see me fanning. It's not because it's menopause. That it's hot as hell up in this piece. That's all.
Man, hey, 2-way, we back. It's on the move with Sportzkelz. I'm Sportzkelz.
GP.
Easy.
Yes, and we just had our little team weekend rolled out. Talked about my daughter's graduation. Maya Hoops, 5th in the state. Hey, getting ready to go to high school. And we have our special guest in the studio. I am excited to have them here. So we're just gonna, introduce them by talking about their bio first, and then we'll have our conversation. Go on, Gina P. I love the way you speak.
I love it when you do it too.
I know.
Go for it.
So when we started off,
Go ahead.
all right, I can start this off. First, we have Eastmo alumni in the building.
Boom!
Eastmo!
Who do we have in this building?
Man, we have graduate of Eastmore, and he played ball and graduated from Northwest Missouri State. Husband and father of 4. A daughter playing at OU, and a son playing for the Wizards. Trey Burke. And boom, I was like, listen, I'm ready for NBA. I'm like, get the end of it already. I'm like,
Yes.
my God, this season has went by too fast. Too fast. And now he's in the technology space with wearables. So we have Benji Burke in the studio.
Ring the bell, Benji.
Man. And then
First of all, it's the level of talent they have.
uh-oh.
Sorry about that. I got.
See?
I'm going through CAV withdrawal right now. So
See?
that was me.
And y'all thought it was me. So that's you went
I'm
straight to
sorry.
me. No.
I'm going through CAV withdrawal. I'm sorry right now. So I'm a little on edge because I need to know. I need to watch these games, but we'll get back to our special guest.
Yeah, please. All right, so we got Benji Burke. And who else do we have in the studio today?
Man, and we have Peter, Mr. Peter, can you pronounce your last name? Perry, can you actually pronounce your last name?
Yeah, it's just like Derek. It's Jeter.
Jeter. Perry Jeter.
Like Derek Jeter.
Yes. Yeah, Perry Jeter, CEO of Jet Fuel Technology. Man, so according to I'm gonna get this pop. According to Juniper Research, it has forecast the wearable devices market will grow to about 19 billion by 2008.
Wow.
Jet Fuel is a sports technology, data, and content company, and it will offer sports and analytical solutions to track and analyze information on every player. It's data-driven, health revolution, and it will use the same tools to increase the competitive edge of teams with data mining. I'm excited to learn about this. Utilizing a partnership with IBM Technology, it is a cloud server to keep the potential concussion or injured players informed and stored. So what it does is that if a player gets injured, the information is stored, it's already in the cloud, so it can actually just come out. So it's like a wearable device, but I'll let them tell you more.
Okay.
It's medical graded, true respiration and respiration rate, body temperature before, during, and after training. It has a 3D acceleration, so it calculates the acceleration of the player over time, as well as the impact he and she receives when tackled. It can also calculate force going through players' legs, joints, and during activity. The recovery analyst, that means to trace the player's movements during sleep, as well as calculating average heart rates, respiration rates, and body temperature. The pioneer for the wearable electronics and the qualifier itself. So Jet Fuel uses a sophisticated hardware platform to create big data sets and analytics that helps us increase performance and assist in the reduction of injury. So without further ado, we have Benji, Burke, and Perry Jeter in the studio. Woo!
You got to
Man. Okay, we're just gonna go right in. How would this help? Not so much even like athletes, but just patients like myself. I'm a cancer survivor. So how would that help someone who has health issues?
Yeah, so the main thing that the technology does is it actually monitors like your EEG, your heart rate, which basically your heart rate, you can calculate numerous things from EEG, EKG. So it has a magnetometer, gyroscope, accelerometer, multiple form factors. But the most important component is this technology that we have licensed from China. It's a fabric. This fabric was actually used in a tsunami. During the tsunami, the power was out. People were just laying, dead, lifeless. And the inventor went around with this fabric and actually, testing it to make sure and see if people were alive and get their biometric readings. Mm-hmm. So this technology then actually turned into from a use case to commercialization. From commercialization, we actually formed a partnership with this multi-trillion-dollar company. And since then, our first event was in Houston, Texas, at the Super Bowl. We did an event there with our partners from the Cincinnati Bengals and from Munoz. From there, we did another event at the NFL Hall of Fame and hosted the event there. And at each one of these events, they flew over about 7 executives from China to work with us. And we did another one in New York City at the Barclays Center with Trey. Oh, wow. And that was with a company called Trey Industries, which they actually make this garment. There's a bra and there's a smart shirt, and there's also a pair of leggings that reach your biometrics in your lower extremities.
Okay.
So will you wear the, the device all the time, or is this where you?
Well, you wear it when you train.
Okay.
Typically, you wear it when you train. You wear it to all we're trying to do is grab data to see what we can abstract from the body.
Okay.
And so it's almost like a Fitbit, but it's a shirt.
Oh, okay.
And it does a little bit more. And the readings are the readings are just a little bit more accurate. So
wow.
Yeah, so just imagine in the future, kids that's wearing uniforms in elementary schools wearing their uniforms, and it has that fabric in it. We'll be able to track them, whether they're dehydrating, whether their heart rate is out.
Yeah, so like our ADHD kids, kids, so our kids who are special needs.
So we can help with either older, high blood pressure, or things like that for older adults, younger adults.
Yep.
Okay, that's good.
Homes. So it's coming, and we're gonna be the first to bring it to the market.
That's good.
Yes. So how's the reception been for it? I mean, has it been
overwhelming?
Overwhelming.
Yeah, it's been pretty overwhelming. I mean, Benji and I've been, flying and going all over the world here, literally, promoting the brand and getting ready for the launch in the next quarter. So, mostly we've been doing R&D. We also have a partnership with the United States Air Force.
Oh, wow. That's
CRADA.
going to be
So
great.
CRADA is an acronym for collaborative. The CRADA is a collaboration between us and the United States military. So we have some testing going on there in San Diego, in California, and also in the Wright Pat Air Force Base.
Wow. That is great.
So with the military, they would use this pretty much when they're on the front lines, or just pretty much just training?
Yeah, a lot of training regiments. So when these new cadets would come in, they would go there. They would actually have what you would call a baseline. So you establish the baseline, and from that baseline, then you can actually look at where they would actually fit in. But then you also can actually rule out or either pick up like different ailments, from the heart, making EEG and EKG readings and extracting that data, and then putting this in a what we call a athletic medical record or electric medical record. And in this record, it's HIPAA compliant, FDA audited.
Okay.
So it's in a file that can actually be taken with them wherever they go. So say they graduate, they leave there, and we have the software. The software is developed right now today. We're developing an app with it too.
Wow.
So who receives the data? Is it something that the person can have on their phone? Is it something that connect to a doctor, to a hospital,
All
anything?
of the above.
So is it like an app that app that's created or so, or is it in the process of as well too? Or
Yeah,
so?
we will have an app.
Okay.
So an app will be able to, anybody can grab it.
Okay.
But imagine, when kids start playing sports at
Yeah,
7.
it's like little
So
pee-wee.
now from
Yes.
7 years old to they go to college, they can pull a cloud and have all their medical stuff.
Something like an iCloud.
So exactly. So we call it. It's going to be smart games because now we're not just looking at the game to play it, win or lose. Now we're looking at it to prevent injury,
Health-wise, period.
Exactly. And so it's going to change the way the medical industry does business. They're already doing telemedicine right now.
Yes.
So it's huge. It's huge.
And for people who just don't realize, they don't understand they have high blood pressure, it's something that they just, if they got the shirt and didn't realize they had anything, that right there can help them identify and start or something.
Right.
And our community, we don't want to go to the doctor anyway.
Anyway, right.
So anytime we reschedule.
Yes.
Yes, we sure will.
Oh man, put some tussin on it. Put some tussin on it.
Get some big size.
Big day. Go ahead, put some ice on it.
Oh boy, you be alright.
Especially for men. Because men are like the number one. It's like, I'm married. I know your wife probably say, Benji, you need to go to the doctors. It takes my husband like a month. He will reschedule. And I'm like, did you go? Yeah, I went. And then I'll call. You ain't even go.
Right.
Like,
So-
and then
so
you
2
need to
years
go.
later,
Yes.
Now we got an issue. Now
And we
we
want
Now you wanna
now we got
go.
more medicine we got to take. So
And medicine is not built for us to. It's not
It
built
ain't
for us to
cheap.
Not
heal.
cheap. It ain't
Not
cheap.
making it cheap.
And it's not
and they
cheap.
don't want to heal us.
No.
You know what I mean?
Especially
No.
45.
Yeah. They want everybody to keep coming back.
Right.
So how did you get started? So what was the passion, the inspiration behind it?
My father is a former NFL player, and he played for the Chicago Bears.
Oh, what's his
And,
name?
I'm sorry,
What's your dad's name?
Harry Jeter, same as mine. He's senior, I'm junior.
Okay.
And you can find him in the Google search. He played with the Bears, and one of the things that happened was he started developing early onset of dementia about 7 to 10 years ago. I started working with neurologists and trying to find a cure for that. Commercialized a product for a doctor, helped him, and then looked at these other alternatives. Wanted to create these large data sets in a database to house G-force impacts from concussions and keep that with each individual from grade school to high school to college, so that if anything happened, they can actually pull this data set and actually attach it to a player and help the families. So that was my thing. That's how I got started.
Wow, because dementia is one of the one that kind of put it together with Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Because my dad had dementia, and by the time we found out, my dad was already
Full-blown.
full blown,
Right.
and we didn't know
Yeah.
because again they was like, oh my dad, your dad, because my dad was a veteran,
Mhm.
and I said, oh my dad's just tired,
Right.
he'd be okay, and then again he wouldn't go to the doctors,
Mhm.
so that was another reason that would impact my dad because we would have known.
Yeah.
Again, it's not about we just don't know.
Right.
We don't know, and they don't, I guess, forthcoming tell you
Mhm.
until they're already gone. Because really, dementia, you could look at this person and they could be just fine on one day, and then the next day it's like a total difference. So
and especially sundown syndrome, you know, after sun goes down, you're a totally different person. So my mother, who is the rock of the family, she kept us together. She just, you know, kept taking care of him for as much and as long as she could. But at some point in time, I just actually finally moved him out of the house, moved him in with myself, and then just started taking care of him and getting him better care here in the area.
And now that's the inspiration behind it. And that is
thing.
awesome. Because now, just think how many people you can help now, just in Columbus, Ohio alone. Because there's so many different organizations that kind of touch on it, where now, and there's all these different Pee-wee leagues and in high school leagues that you can actually utilize this now, because it is, the concussion is like one of the main key points now, where kids are getting hurt and there's really no data on it. Why?
And they don't want to.
And they don't,
all these years, I mean, people born, you know, dementia, and we don't have a cure yet. You know, the NFL don't want a cure. They just want to, you know, they don't want to
medicate it.
Right, right. So.
Medicine, money.
Right.
So this will be like a vest, or they will wear. He said this will be a part of their clothing.
It's a compression shirt.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Like a dry fit shirt or whatever.
Right. And the women have a sports bra.
Okay.
So
okay.
And I mean it works. It's crazy how it works.
I mean, you know, his daughter is a college Division I player. She wore it during testing and was so comfortable afterwards. She was walking out the door.
I mean, it's just like a regular
shirt.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like a regular sports bra or a regular compression shirt. So it's nothing different, really.
His wife Rhonda, she wore it.
So
the
with
readings come off of it, you know.
I was to say with the reading, so the compression is inside the clothing. So is it like there's no wires, or it's just the material in itself?
The material. So they call e-textile. So you're interwoven, intertwined, but very. I mean, like this thin is like a follicle hair. Very, very thin. So
and it's touching the body, and that's where it's getting the reading.
Okay.
Then we have a transmitter that's sitting here that we're going to move to the back that transmits to the smart devices.
Okay.
And takes it to the cloud.
Okay.
So now, like her AAU games, for instance, now instead of just having a monitor of stats, we're going to have a monitor of the medical readings of who's ever participating at that particular time.
That's going to help.
Now the smart games powered by Jeff.
Yes. So that's going to help also the sports doctors that is on the field.
Right.
So then they will know to pull them out if something is happening.
Right.
That is a good deal.
Yeah.
They could be able to
That
see
is-
it right
coaches
there.
be like, no,
You going out there, okay?
Right.
But
They can
now
see their reading,
it's going to
they can-
make them have to be knowledgeable and be accountable.
Yep.
Well, and then you have a way of monitoring if there's a kid or several kids who have a history.
Yeah.
Yes, and they don't disclose it.
Correct. So you can actually put it on there,
What?
monitor these athletes.
Man,
Man, that's about to be.
Right, this is about to be huge.
That's what I said. That's sports science and medicine.
And you know, we sat out with the Browns and the Cavs, and so they're on board. We still got a little bit of things to work on. So it's just a matter of time. It's coming.
Okay.
You know, it's coming.
That's going to be full blown. Just not even so much the sports, but just health in itself.
Right.
Just your own health regimen.
Look at the elderly homes.
Yes.
That can use.
Because if you think about it, in Columbus, the retirement homes has sprouted up.
Yeah.
In the last 5 years, they're taking over housing development.
Yes, they are.
And they're making not assisted living, they're making assisted living like where there's like acute care on the premises. Because my mom, on site. And that was what, because my mom is 65 and we've been looking for housing, and I've been watching because from 60 to now, there's housing everywhere, but it's not the original way it was. It was like a retirement home would be. They have like dementia wards, acute. They have just all time schizophrenic. But those different units were like for the hospital. It wasn't for retirement homes. Like there's a retirement home just built on Summit. Like they're building them everywhere, like right in the development. So just think how that would also slow down these different wards being built, because so many of our elderly are having issues because we don't know. So just to think they can go out and purchase that for their own self. Or me, myself, my parent, I'm a caregiver. I can say, Mom, you can wear this. So if anything is happening, I will know. Because I'm the same way. By the time we find out my dad had dementia,
we got police officers in uniforms, we got firefighters, we got the military. Everybody wears.
So that would help that that mind be more.
It also does posture. So these readings in this app does posture. So you can see, when someone may be, maybe the elderly person is falling.
Like slouching or
Oh,
like
yeah.
fell or
So they'll set the threshold to where if they fall down, it'll alert not only the people there, but it'll alert,
Someone
maybe
else that's not around.
Exactly. Now
When
you're
those
making that
people-
call
yeah.
right away. You ain't waiting a week.
Right. Or waiting to trying to. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
24 hours, 12 hours.
Yeah.
elderly person
Right.
has
Because if
fallen
someone
down.
falls and they can't get to the phone or anything like that,
Right.
there's no way they're going to be able to get in touch with you until someone actually goes there.
But then also, I'm just like, wow, there's so many
Yeah.
scenarios that's going in my
Right,
head.
yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
when the doctor comes, when the ambulance are called, they can just automatically go to, that data. And now you ain't got to wait till the doctor gets back with you. You got a reading of like, this is what's happened in the last couple
And
months.
there's also
You
GPS, so
attend the
different
information.
You said
from
GP.
The fallen that can't get up, where the
Yeah.
elderly person has to push a device.
the life alert.
Life alert, right? This is actually the opposite. This actually has the threshold, like Benji just mentioned. It sends a text message, SMS message to the
Man.
medical doctor, professional,
Wow.
individual, sends that alert, and then that alert, and then you can locate
Do you know how many
also
families
see
gonna be
the
impacted?
biometrical data.
That's why I said that is about to change
And so
sports.
that's
about
the
change
first
the
one. So
game.
he also has earbuds that
Oh yeah,
have
we
been
didn't talk
tested
about
through the Air Force that
Mhm.
pilots will be wearing. So for
Mhm.
sleep apnea, anything like that, we'll be able to keep track. So we got some interesting stuff ready to happen.
So is this going to be profitable for the average person? This ain't going to be a big baller brand.
Like LeBron Bell.
I think we just got a call from the. I think we just got a call from the.
Call from the
partnership.
Oh, not a fine.
Like $500 tag and everything.
That's what we're trying to work on.
Okay.
The price, but it's not going to be cheap. It's not going to be.
But it's gonna
because we dealing with medical stuff.
Right.
Right.
Talking about this isn't Under Armour. This is like medical grade technology. Like think space suits.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that literally is what we're talking about. That kind of high grade electrical content creation, and that's really what it is.
So you're going to start from the top and then trickle on down.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what it relates
Yeah.
to. Because you started from the highest on high, then sports,
Pro
and then
sports teams,
pro and
military.
everything, and then it gets down to
Because just the military in itself and
yeah,
the sports,
consumer-wise,
yeah,
which is
the consumer is going to take.
But
and
it
as
would
well
be beneficial for those consumers
Yes.
because something like that,
beneficial to me.
Yes.
grandparents, anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody, period.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
That-
If it's not a shirt, y'all may do like a band too, just like the
Right.
band.
Yeah,
I mean,
Well, it's interesting that you said that. So we're some of the technology we're working on is inside a helmet, and inside this helmet, this fabric we're using, and we're going to actually put it in certain places to monitor
Brainwaves,
Yeah,
like that.
exactly.
yeah.
Do you know how big it's about to change the
Right.
game?
Yeah, because
for
we sent you the
sports?
video.
Yeah, I was
So
watching
our
the video.
guy-
Yes.
Our guy, he actually got hurt on that. So he put on the helmet. He thought he was 19 again. He started bouncing around,
Yeah.
but it really works on the helmet. So now we'll be able to track, the impact on the brain.
Yeah,
That's what.
yeah.
Because there was another video like the NASCAR.
Yes.
And I was listening to him talk because I always think about it. Yes,
Yeah.
like he was talking about how it was able to monitor and he was able to come off
Mhm.
when he was getting too hot or it was overwhelming because he was like it can get over 100 degrees inside the car.
Right.
And they said a lot of them get the motion sickness. He said the actual shirt was allowing him to monitor himself inside the car. So I've been kind of going through some of the videos that they had up.
Right.
And I was like, do you understand just the game? Again, for me, I've had health issues all these years and never known. Like I've had cancer, I've had a heart attack. And by the time I found out, I was already like in a full heart attack. I was already third stage cancer. So it's like, can you imagine just a preventive measure that is about to be in place?
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I was texting Benji like, you gotta come because people gotta know because that's why I keep saying we have to be knowledgeable now.
Right.
It's no more the old day.
No.
Like
And we want insurance companies to cover this cost.
Yes.
So see, that's why we talk about these
That's
government
so
dollars.
huge.
Yeah.
So and they have to because
And they-
guess what? They want their employees to be
Right.
healthy.
Yes.
and that's
I mean,
gonna bring their
they're
costs
paying-
down.
They're paying right now for the Fitbit employees, right?
Yeah.
So this is the
Fitbit or the
Same
Apple.
thing, but a little bit better.
And
There
then
you
you
go.
could put it a part of their membership. Like, they got all these different health memberships
Yeah.
attached
The
to
premiums
it.
will go down.
Yeah,
So that institutional dollar that they're spending on their employees' premium, if they use this technology and they check in,
Mhm.
once a month, once a quarter, at the end of
Yes.
the year, it can go down. So it's actually in the long run going to save institutional dollars money.
Right. Even for the smoker, the non-smoker, just all these different, I'm telling my mind was going because it just how for us, our culture, we always at the last minute. So now
Yeah,
we can
right.
be
We
more
always last
informed.
minute.
We can be
Right.
more,
And
you know.
we always get it last.
Yes,
Think about it,
we
right?
always get it
So
last.
now it's created by two African
African-American men.
Right,
Shout out
that
to
have
y'all.
this-
Yes. And then you have children that are actually, you know, players, they're sports athletes. So
Right,
that's also,
right,
you know, a bonus so that they actually can, you know, put the
Benefit.
word out,
Yeah.
benefit,
Right.
as well as, you know, just the health profession in itself.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I do research on Columbus and we have like one of the highest, they said, dollars used for health
Mhm.
and healthcare.
Right.
We have the
Smart city.
highest. Yeah. And we are a smart city,
We're a smart city.
but we have most highest. And a lot of it's cancer is number one
There's a-
in heart. So it's because we are not informed. We don't have, you know, it's always that you got to dig for information
Yeah.
and it's not forthcoming. So this will be just a blessing to, you know, like I said, the average person all the way up to the military.
Well, we plan on spreading the information, spreading the news through collaborative efforts like this. So we want to use this platform as one of the first
Absolutely.
ones
Yes,
to start the dialogue
absolutely.
and having these conversations, letting people know that you can call your healthcare provider and ask them request to purchase this garment, and doing it in groups or waves, and that's where we're going to see the change when we're actually pushing the envelope. So we're looking to do this even more within our own communities.
Well, just let us know how we can be a service.
Well, this has been a great start. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Right now. We want to come back. Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah,
Thank
Yeah,
you.
more than welcome.
Thank you for
need to
introducing
come
this
back.
technology to everybody. I mean, get everybody aware of this.
Because we both, me and Gina, we both have, older parents that we're trying to, we taking care of.
Right.
So it's always just in case, they live in separate households.
Right.
So just think how many parents in Columbus live apart from their, their retired and older parents that can now be a service to have this, mechanism to help them. So that if something was to happen, we will already know. And then having history. Because again, my dad was a veteran and I didn't have my dad's history.
Right.
I didn't have my dad's history at all. It wasn't privileged. I'm like, how was it privileged? I'm my dad. That's my, my father.
Confidentiality and
It was
all that.
HIPAA. It wasn't even confidentiality.
It's HIPAA laws.
Yeah, it
though,
was
you know what
HIPAA
I'm saying?
laws. And it was like my dad had dementia, my dad was Vietnam War. Just think how many veterans that are here
Right.
that we got right past. So yes, come back. I want to know more. Keep me a part of it because,
Sure.
Absolutely.
I'm some of the things that you have already, it just resonated with me because my father, dementia veteran, I have health issues. People just don't understand. One health issue will take you out. So now this will be a
Man.
preventive measure.
You guys are going to change the game. I can
Change
tell you that.
the game.
Ring that bell, take that bell.
Change
Oh,
the
man.
game. So thank
Hey,
you.
Terry
Take
Jeter,
it to the
Benji
opening,
Burke.
to the opening bell of the NASDAQ.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to see y'all. We're going to be
Yeah,
like,
I'm talking about.
Yes,
Man.
yeah.
We remember
they was on the move Sportzkelz when they first got started.
Don't forget about us.
If it's going to be public.
With the cool fans.
Yeah.
The more of that.
Okay, bitch, we're going to take that. We'll take that on the chin. Well, thank you, Benji and Terry, for coming in. Woo! We're going to get them in some cool air. But on the move with Sportzkelz, we will be back.
For real.
As most people know, almost all websites are totally useless, and it's no surprise as they all have the same boring style with lots of text, too many links, a few pictures, and a great deal of confusion. It's no wonder responses are few and far between. Where are the reasons for standing out from all competitors and conveying a message that is exciting, worthwhile, creates interest, and has great value? The answer is there usually are none. Everyone is busier today. They want great and important information quickly and accurately without wasting time reading, which is probably why you are listening to this message rather than reading a long blur of immaterial information. Fortunately, there is a simple and effective solution. That is by using a third-party live audio testimonial or endorsement on your website. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, a well-designed spoken rave about you and your business is likely worth 1,000,000. The solution is simple and amazing in that we will create a professional, custom-designed audio testimonial about your strengths. This will include gathering information, writing the script, editing, and recording the final production at no charge or commitment whatsoever. Once we're finished, if you then like what we've done, we will invoice you for a one-time small amount, and the audio production will be yours to use for your organization forever. Since this service is at no risk and with nothing to lose, please call or write to me directly to answer any questions or provide additional details. In the meantime, thank you for listening. I look forward to hearing from you and hope you have a great day.
Where can I go for elegance and special designs? Designers Fashions for Less, your unique East Side hat shops. Your choice for customized church hats and rhinestone jewelry. For all the divas and gentlemen out there, we promise to enhance the stars in you. Designers Fashions for Less. It's your East Side hat shop located out A, or call 614-537-4902. 4902.
Having new music. If you don't get it first. The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Hey, yo,
what? Mike, check it out.
This is my hip hop station.
Turn it up.
Welcome to WTMH Radio, your source for the best unsigned hip hop and R&B.
Yes, sir.
From the award-winning multi-best-selling author, Dr. G, comes his latest book, Is Your Husband Married? Informative with a sense of humor, says Celebrity Press. Move over, Steve Harvey, says filmmaker Thomas Gibson. Buy it October 29th at Amazon.com or at drgworld.com and get the audio version free. Is Your Husband Married? By Dr. G is sure to be another bestseller.
Jacqueline and Alule Designs features clothing from New York as well as one-of-a-kind items. Specialty clothing designs handcrafted by Jackie herself. Shop with Jackie and Alule at Booth 11 in Aisle C of the shops at Alum Creek.
When a customer searches for your business online, are they finding you or your competitors? A professional one-page website is the most affordable way to get your small business found online. SimplyOnePage.com offers a